Good morning, children. We will continue the lesson. Today we are going to study about water resources. We know that how water is important because now mostly we are purchasing water. We are buying water from the shops. Okay, so water is a vital renewable resource. It can be replenished or renewable because water is available on the earth. Also, there are 3/4 of the earth's surface is covered with water. That means 71% of the earth's surface is covered with water. Only 29% is the land. So large area is covered with water. There are different water bodies. We have studied that ocean, seas, these are the largest water bodies, but lakes, rivers and other water bodies are also available. But fresh water is less. We know that 71% of the earth is covered with water, so that it is appropriately called the water planet. Large area, okay, 71% is covered, 3/4 of the earth's surface is covered with water, so that we call earth as a watery planet. So there were many oceans also. We can find many oceans, seas and lakes, rivers, etc. Where these from all these water is available, but we know ocean water, sea water is saline. It is unfit for human consumption. We need fresh water, but here large areas of earth, only 21% of land is available, where many animals and human beings, birds, etc. live there. They all need, all the living organisms, all the living beings need water. That also fresh water is needed. Ocean water is however saline. It is salty that we cannot use. But fresh water is accounts only 2.7% available. Whole earth only 2.7% of the fresh water is available on the earth. We know that 71% of the earth covers water, but fresh water is available 2.7%. That is also not easily available for us also. 2.7. Among these we can find this 2.7% of water, fresh water, which is available mostly we find in the glaciers and ice sheets. We can find it's not accessible also. We know Antarctica is covered with snow, ice sheets, thick layer of ice sheets are there. Greenland also. Glaciers are found on the mountainous region, on the mountain tops. These regions are not possible for the human beings. It's not acceptable. We cannot reach all these regions and we can't live there. So it is not unfit for human habitation. So that this water is not accessible for the human beings. Only 1% of water, fresh water, 1% of fresh water is accessible to us. That is found in the lakes and rivers. So all the 2.7% water, fresh water cannot be used because it is far away from our human habitation and we cannot carry all this. And only 1% of the fresh water which is found in the lakes and rivers and even underground water. We take out this water, draw this water through the wells or bore wells, so that 1% of the water is only available. We know that we waste a lot of water also. Okay, so fresh water, how it is important, we know that we have it is the most precious substance, most important, most valuable substance for the human beings. Not only for the human beings, all the living beings, because many cases we know that we are now buying the water from the market also. It is available in the earth, but we are polluting our environment. Because of the pollution, fresh water also is getting and damaged or it becomes useless, so that we are filtering and using this water which is available on the earth also. Fresh water, we know that most important substance for the human beings and animals. So water can neither can be added or decreased. Water, we know how much of water is available on the earth's surface. It is constant, it remains constant, the total volume, total quantity. It does not decrease or we cannot increase the volume of water also, but we are polluting it. But the water available, the quantity of water available on the earth is remain constant, because the water cycle, we have studied earlier classes what is water cycle. Because of this continuous process, water cycle occurs continuously, so that water quantity or the water volume of water available on the earth is constant. We know that evaporation takes place. Water from all the water bodies evaporates due to the heat of the sun. Water from the lakes or seas and oceans etc. will be evaporated. Evaporated water reaches the atmosphere and condensation takes place, then precipitation occurs. Precipitation means the different forms of falling of water. It can be in the form of rainfall, it can be in the form of snowfalls or hailstones etc. Whatever these are the different types of precipitation. Through this precipitation, water comes back to the earth's surface again. So after that, when water falls on the earth, the runoff takes place. That means water flows from the upper regions to the lower areas, coming to the lakes, and also through the rivers it is flowing into the ocean. So this water cycle is a continuous process, so that water does not move away from our planet. So it remains here itself. Once it is evaporated, precipitation takes place and it will be available in the lakes and rivers or oceans again. So water, the quantity or the volume of water available on the earth is constant, it does not change here. We know that when we are wasting water, we can find sometimes the taps are dripping, or the one drop of water is falling, you might have seen. But continuously when it is dripping, and a dripping tap weighs 1200 liters of water in a year. One drop of water, we might have observed, if it is continuously dripping in 1 year, 1200 liters of water is wasted. In 1975, the consumption of water was also very less. Okay, how much? 3850 cubic kilometer per year we used water. That means in 1975 the quantity of water we used was very less, but it has raised to more than 6000 cubic kilometer in the year in 2000. In 2000 it has increased, the consumption of water has increased in a large scale, so that the quantity of water we are using, and mostly we are wasting this water also, the quantity has increased. Now we know that an average Indian also uses 1500 liters of water. So the amount, the quantity of water we are using has been increased in the and it is increased now. Also in the coming years it will be increased. So the fresh water availability we have already studied. 1% of fresh water only is available for the consumption. Even though there is 2.7% of fresh water is available on the earth, we can use only 1%. So that we need to be very careful to use the water. So human beings use the amount of water not only for a drinking purpose, many uses we have with water. Washing also, washing the animals or cleaning the animals or washing clothes or washing cooking purpose or drinking, and also we use water in the industries also. Largely we use water for water in the industries and agriculture purpose also, for agriculture purpose for irrigating the agriculture field. And also in the industries largely water is used generating electricity. We know that dams are constructed generating the electricity also. We use water. So these are the different uses of water. This water is also mainly from the reservoirs are constructed, dams are constructed. From that the fresh water only that is available, fresh water that only we are using for generating electricity also. So these are the different uses of water. Now population is increasing. Population, when it is increasing, their demands for water also increases. When for the large population, water demands also increases, and for their food purpose and cash crops, and nowadays we are cultivating cash crops, so it needs more water. Increasing urbanization, towns and cities are developing from the villages. Now towns and cities are developing, so that water usage is increasing. Their living standard of living of the people are increasing. So these are the major factors leading the shortage in the supply of fresh water. Because of these advanced facilities people need, so we are using more and more water. For that the demand of water increases. Also we know that supply of fresh water decreases. So we need to use the water carefully, otherwise in the future again there will be more shortage of fresh water. So that now which we are buying from the market, in future the fresh water will not be available at all, because we know that large areas are polluted. So water, underground water is also polluted. So we need to take care of water, reduce the consumption of water, and we can reuse the water. Once which we used, we have to use again. Okay, so we can filter those water which, and we have to use them again. So reduce the consumption of water, use the fresh water which is available very carefully.